Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another Bradford City episode, and this will be the final Bradford City episode, not of the season, but of the first half of the season, because really we can say the unofficial halfway point of every season is the January transfer window, and we are about to hit it after these next two games. And unfortunately as well, before I start playing this game, well, I'm going to start playing it anyway, but before I start commentating on this game, I'm going to let you all know of something that has happened, unfortunately, with this series, and that is that, of course, well, not of course, but I have unfortunately lost the first game that was played, as well as some other vision of me making a future, or me at least putting in like contract offers and stuff for transfers right at the start. So a few days, like a couple of days in-game worth of vision has been lost, which that is unfortunate, but yes, that does mean that we're going to be missing some vision, and I will not be doing a green screen video for the first bit of the, oh, hang a minute. Oh, we made the save, but it went right back to him, and who is it? Who's running at him? He looks familiar. We just need a close-up. It's Kyle Bennett! It's a former Bradford City player who went back to his club on loan and scored against Bradford City at home, and that is going to get the fans absolutely raving. And look at this. Pinto, he's not quicker than Bennett, but he puts the tricks on, and Ward tried to do something special, which has obviously backfired because it's gone right in a row's head. But Benzia's still on there. He sucked out all the players, freed up space for McGowan. Back to Benzia, shoots. It's too close to the keeper, but Ward's got a tight angle and still puts it in. That's a sensational strike. Tough angle. He had the ball sitting up in the air, but he was still able to finish it. Benzia, unfortunately, again, not able to probably score what was a pretty decent chance at scoring, but thankfully the save came toward Bennett again out the back, nearly scored, but just a little offside that time around. But still, we have the ball. We've got Meredith on it now. Ward's still there. Excuse me. Ward's getting a little bit tired. He steps Quinn, bumps the ball forward, gets him, takes on the next defender, and shoots. Hits the outside of the post. That would have been a special goal. Good run, solo effort. And Danny Pacheco with another pass to Ward. Nutmeg the pass as well. And he's getting tired now, Ward. He's running. He's in the red for stamina. Across to Benzia again on the volley. Ward was able to score from that tighter angle on the volley. But this time around, Benzia puts it off target. And once again, he's doing more things that, you know, maybe I'm not saying he should have scored from there, but you can at least put it on target. You can try to make something of it. Nothing happening. Painted with a shot. It's heading toward the goal line, but it's cleared. Off the line by Bates. Unbelievable, tenacious defending from Bates there. That would have been a goal had he not cleared it within splits. That's a sensational goal. I'd love to see a replay of how close that was going over, but we're not out of the woods yet. The cross doesn't go out. Again, tight to the goal line. Another cross headed back. It's fallen to Coppinger, who won't get the shot off. Sporanovic stops it beautifully with a slide tackle and a repeat effort, but kicks it out for a corner. And what is happening from it? We've defended our lives here, Bradford City. The cross comes, Sporanovic gets it and boots it away and says, chase that, McLean. And Quinn and their goalkeeper comes out. Turnbull takes a touch, turns around, McLean puts on the pressure. He won't clear it. He actually makes a tackle. He still goes for it, but Turnbull won't let him get past. And McLean, he just had to go around. He had to utilise his pace. He was faster than Turnbull, surely, but he didn't get the ball after making the tackle. And now Reed makes a tackle. 90th minute, stoppage time, free kick for Doncaster. Forrester will elect not to shoot. He tries to whip in a cross. It doesn't work for him. Hanson, Reed, we see McLean making a run. And an absolutely stunning through ball has been sent through to McLean. He's at the back. He's got just the keeper to beat. And he's done it. It's a 2-1 victory. Bradford have won this game. It's McLean, Aaron McLean. He had the chance of all chances when he tackled the goalkeeper and couldn't get past him. But this time, he's put it in the back of the net after a stunning through ball from Reed. Kyle Reed has sent through McLean, and he's been completely unmarked. How has this happened? The defenders will be shaking their heads. Turnbull has let this one in as well. It's a one-on-one opportunity, and that's the end of the game. No chances for Doncaster to equalise, and that is a long, long walk back for that goalkeeper. You can't feel too sorry for him. Maybe he could have dealt with it. At least he has a real face. That's a rare thing to come by in FIFA 14, but he is not surrounded by a lot of friends, that's for sure right now. But it doesn't matter. Bradford City, the team that just comes back and finds a way to win after going 1-0 down from conceding from Kyle Bennett, a former player who did very well in the rankings last season, scored. They get 2 back, 1 in the 90th minute after they were defending a free kick. It's amazing. But anyway, let's get on with the votes for that game. That's a stunning, stunning game. We've got 1 vote going to McLean, 2 votes going to Bates, 3 go to Collins, who did actually make a fair few saves, although you didn't see too many in this in this incredible game that I just put together. Oh my God. And now we've got Bolton away. And look at the table right now. We've got third spot Bolton up by 2 points. We're fourth, 2 points down. So if we can get this win on the road, we're not only going to jump them, we're going to go into the top 3. We're going to continue to chase for a top 2 spot because that's what we're after. Automatic qualification. We definitely need to finish at least in the top 6 for it to be even a somewhat successful season from a league from finishing where we finish in the league. And now we're going to be playing Bolton at their new ground, Sanderson Park, which is the stadium which some of you may recognise that I used in the South End United career mode back in FIFA 13. It was a newly introduced stadium, stock standard stadium within FIFA 13. That's when it was brought in, and it's still looking amazing on next gen for FIFA 14. It's Bolton's new home ground, and this is just a stunning stadium. I decided not to use it for this career mode, only because I wanted to pick the stadium that I thought was most similar to Valley Parade, and then ended up being the one that we're using now. But still, Stuart Holden's going to lay something off, and he tried the shot, didn't work. Sordell had another shot, blocked again, and cleared. Nothing coming from it this time around. But Bolton, they did an awful lot of attacking in this game, and we can still see that here. Holden, Admilson, had the shot. He fell over as he was shooting, and thankfully it was just off target. It didn't get a lot of power behind it as well. Looked very uncoordinated when he took that shot. But Aaron Moy's still running with it now. 52nd minute. He goes, he takes a few defenders on, took a shot from outside the box, which was saved. Ran over for a corner. Doyle with the one to take it. The whipped in cross for Hansen is punched away by the keeper. Brought back in by Mercado. Headed back into the danger zone, into the mixer, but cleared away from Bolton again. And Christiantis will put on the pressure on Baptiste. Makes a tackle. Goes around him and runs. He's being chased. He's getting closed down now. Needs to shoot. And that was nearly going into the goal as well. Danny Pacheco now is on the ball. Chance after chance. 90th minute. No goal scored. Hansen, they're passing around the back. This will be the last chance. Meredith's still going. He gets a tup. He gets tipped. Yep, he gets a little knock on his on the ankle. A little stutter. And that is enough for a free kick. And it is time now for the man that we got for this exact reason. Danny Pacheco with 65 shot power and 85 free kick accuracy and curve. It's this perfect situation for Danny Pacheco to net his first free kick, and he has skied it. It's gone off target. That was the chance. 90th minute, and there will be no more chances. It was right in front of the Bradford City fans in the little corner of Sanderson Park at the Bolton home ground. This little sort of corner of yellow, which will be going home. Slightly disappointed. They could have got 3 votes. They won't be going home empty-handed, though. They are going to get a point. Both sides will. Bolton, and unfortunately in this game, obviously, as you can tell, wasn't very happy that I did not score that with Danny Pacheco, because that was the perfect opportunity for me to score a free kick with him. He's got not a lot of shot power, very high curve and free kick accuracy. That should have been a goal. I messed it up, so unfortunately that's it. But anyway, let's see the votes in this game. We have 1 going to Yates, we have 2 going to Danny Pacheco, and 3 will go to Darby, who was actually at least my highest rated player in that game, if you could saw for a split second in the menu. But anyway, that is that, and that is going to do it now for, of course, all the games before the January transfer window, because we're in. And look at this, Gazaniga. I did, when I got him last season, I had to say that he had to be a crucial first-team player in order for me to get him. He has not been a crucial first-team player, and he's not happy. He wants to be sold. James Meredith, though, there was chance or talk that he wanted to go back or, leave, and thankfully he said no, so that's good, because if he did, I would have been in big trouble, because I do not have a lot of left-backs. But anyway, the scouting report at the moment for youth squad to the first month after looking, and we've got a 91 rated high potential and 88 and 285 max potential players, which is looking great, and I can't wait to see how it looks out. But unfortunately, boom, that's that. We now don't have any vision beyond this point, and this is where we start. Now, I will explain what you're looking at right now. Obviously, you might be able to tell I've traded or made a few trade offers for a certain player, but we'll get on that in a second, because we've got a J-Bucks Meta monthly update for you. This is for all the games played in December, plus the 1 game which we unfortunately lost due to missing vision. That was played in January, so here we are, the top 5. And have a look at this. Aaron Moy did not pick up a single vote in December, which is quite surprising, so he stays at 22, but he's still leading. And Danny Pacheco had an unbelievable month. He picked up about 8 votes. He's skyrocketed to second now, 3 behind Aaron Moy, and he's on 19. Christiantis and Hansen still at each other's throats, a striker at 18, and Mark Yates is still on 12 votes. As we have a look at the remaining votes, we have a look at Meredith on 11, Doyle and Spranovic on 10, 9 votes for Benzia and Ward, 8 votes for Collins and Darby, 6 for Bates and Reed, 4 for McLean, 3 for Pinto, 2 for Jones and for DeVita, and 1 for McArdle, McGowan, and Carl McHugh. And this is after 30 games played now, plus that one that was, of course, played in January. Now, getting back to this, I did put a few trade offers out there for Yassine Benzia, because as you would know, we don't have an awful lot of cash to necessarily just sell him and try to get other players. So what I'm thinking is, I put some trade offers down for players that I thought were going to be much on a higher level than Benzia, but because Benzia is young and has potential, we might be able to snag him. And we did get one player that I'm really keen on signing, and that is Stuart Armstrong, as you can see here from Dundee United. I think he is around the halfway point of a 70 mark, so he's in between 70 and 80. Which obviously means that's great. He's a centre attacking midfielder though, which means if we did try to sign him, we might have to change up our formation. But as well as this, I offered him $5,000 less than what he's worth because I'm trying to sign another player, DeAndre Yedlin. Yep, you know Tarek Camdale, the right back free agent that I signed back in the start of this season? I actually put a trade offer for Yedlin and a few other right backs for Camdale, and I don't know even how this happened, but Seattle Sounders actually accepted. So we could potentially get Armstrong and Yedlin after making these 2 trades, and that would be unbelievable if we can make that happen. But I don't have an awful lot of wage right now to try to sign the both of them, so I'm going to have to either wait, hope that I can sell a player, my board gives me cash, or I get some money from an FA Cup game. But apart from that, that's it. But it'll be interesting to see how this goes down. But until the next episode, guys, I'm yours again with MasterBucks. Peace out. Bye-bye.